Prior to heat shrinking, it is important to plan the size of the material required. The plastic should be cut at the length of the gearbox motor, plus an allowance to fold the plastic over each end of the motor. The allowance should be slightly more than the height of the motor on each end. The width of the plastic should be the width of the motor, plus an allowance on either side to fold over the motor. The width of one tab should be the circumference of the motor. The width of the other tab should be the height of the motor. There should be enough plastic allowed to achieve an overlap of at least 200 mm where the two tabs meet. The equipment in this tutorial does not require Uni-Tough peelable coatings. However, if there are any bare metal surfaces on your equipment, it is important to apply Uni-Tough to protect these surfaces from rust. Before applying Uni-Tough peelable coatings, pay attention to these safety tips. Wear gloves and facial protection. Ensure you apply the coating in a well-ventilated area. Cut the plastic to your overall planned size. Lay the plastic over the pallet or frame and cut any holes necessary to fit the plastic over attachments, such as the bolts shown in this tutorial. Tape the plastic around any cuts that have been made to seal off the gaps. Lower the motor onto the plastic and tighten the bolts to ensure the motor is safely restrained. Next, fold the shortest side of plastic over the motor and tape it in place. Now cut two slits in the locations shown, from the edge of the plastic towards the motor, to create two tabs. Fold these tabs over the end of the motor and tape into place. This process is to cover any protruding parts of the equipment. Repeat this process on the other end. Then fold the widest side of the plastic over the length of the motor, ensuring the plastic overlaps itself by at least 200 mm. Cut away the excess plastic and tape to the underside of the motor. Next, cut more slits on the ends from the edge of the plastic towards the motor to create tabs to fold over the end of the motor. Fold and tape these tabs into place. You are now ready to begin heat shrinking the first layer of plastic. Before starting heat shrinking, pay attention to these safety tips. Wear gloves, ensuring that at least one is a heat-proof glove, for instance a welding glove, for patting down the plastic. Wear safety glasses for eye protection. Ensure a fireproof or cotton shirt is worn, preferably long-sleeved. Connect the gas to the heat gun, making sure you tighten firmly. Turn the gas on and press and hold the red primer button in the direction of the gas pipe for 3 seconds. Test the heat gun to ensure that gas is flowing through the line. Shrink the first layer, patting down plastic as you go. It is suggested to hold the gun approximately 30 cm from the plastic. Work from the bottom of the motor upwards and ensure the gun never stays in the same spot. Next, cut another layer of plastic large enough to lay over the entire motor, like a tablecloth. Lay this second layer of plastic over the motor and trim off any excess. Next, heat shrink the second layer starting from the bottom of the motor, once again patting down as you go. Tape over the joins in the plastic to further reduce the risk of moisture penetration. Finally, apply the zip pad to the plastic, taping the edges into place. Open the zip and cut through the plastic layer underneath. And that's it. Your item is ready for storage and transport.